that bee. You kill that bee, Irene. Who killed that bee? You killed that bee. Who killed that bee?
AVC Steve here, FlipSideCT. And my last video, I did that vinyl tag, 20 questions. If you haven't seen it, you can check it out. Give you a little insight, a little more to me. I mean, I've repeated some of the things I've done before, but you know, could have went on and on. There's so many stories. I've been collecting since 1974. I'm 55. 55. Yeah. I'm 55. Actually, 56 very soon. Anyway, so yeah, there's so many stories when it comes to music and vinyl and concerts and shows and just geeking out. And you know, growing up, when I started just getting into music, playing guitar. I wasn't really, you know, I was in a band, you want to call it, but I was the guy who always just wanted to just air guitaring. You know, if we were sitting out in the parking lot or something, and music, the doors are open. Remember those days in the parking lot by the football, baseball fields? Always, you know, playing the guitar, and you know, people thought, hey, you know, it's strange. Didn't give a flying F. I was just grooving, just into it, and you know, I get the last laugh. But I got some finds here, not a lot. I got a book in here too. These are pretty cool things here, especially the last one I'm going to save. And I don't know, just. There's a show coming up this weekend. I really can't make it. It's just for funds. But the March 4th, which is a Saturday, in Bridgeport, Connecticut, I met some of the VC members there. Tom, you know, several others. If you can, Bridgeport, Connecticut, WPKN has just really cool vinyl show, and it's in this old department store. I've showed videos of this in the past, and I usually find just some really great things. It's just very overwhelming, this one, like a few others are. But if you're in the area, and if you want to travel, you know, let me know. I'll figure something out, or at least just get there if you can. You don't even have to let me know. Just you'll benefit. It's fun. And so I've talked about this guy before, and there's a lot of you who know this album, and you recommended this album. I found it, Two Jew Blues, Barry Goldberg with Mike Bloomfield. Just, hey, you know, everyone said it was phenomenal. It is phenomenal. And you know, those of you who don't know, Charles Musselwhite is also. Harvey Mandel is on here. Dwayne Allman is on here too. So this is, you know, late 60s here. There's a book out by Barry Goldberg called Two Jews Blues, talking about Mike Bloomfield. Anyway, just a must-have for blues collectors. If you find any Barry Goldbergs, of course Mike Bloomfield's, check them out. Some of them are flops, but you know, when you get some good ones, they're gold mines. All right, so I was in a record store, and the album I'm going to show, you know, it's no revelation here. Ian Dury. And I had this on my list. I've been seeing $15. If there was $10, it was always scratched up. $15, $20. This is Boots and Panties, his first one. And when you probably talk to anybody about Ian Dury, you know, in the punk world, you know, they're gonna like him. They're gonna say he's cool. He you know, he had unfortunate health issues, but and I believe there's some documentaries out in him. But you know, his when you listen to the first side of this album, mellow, cool, and just easy listening.
When you're sleeping, but wide awake is best. Wake up and make love with me. Wake up and make love. Wake up.
I don't know what you want to call it, but when you flip on the other side, you get into some harder things, and I guess that's why they categorize him in punk. You know, he does have the Doc Martens here, I believe.
You mustn't see bodies on blockades with bloodstained lagered skin. Blockades with food particles in their teeth. What a horrible state there. Ahoy, ahoy! Blockades.
But what's interesting, you know, you see the hype sticker and you see the cutout, and there were two of these albums, and one was just full, complete album without a hype sticker, and I chose the hype sticker with the cutout. It's not a promo, but you know, it's just interesting. Yeah, to choose the stiff little logo there made it a little more worthwhile for me to get. Same price. This was $10. Great condition, really, really great condition. Fun album to listen to. Okay, so there was a band in the late 70s, and this album, I don't know if it's their first or second, but it came out in 81. Ed, 10-Pole Tutor. Some of you may have heard of it, some of you have not, and I'm going to tie the next few things into this. But this guy was supposed to take Johnny Lydon's place in the Pistols, and I guess they just threw that idea out because, I mean, how are you going to replace that? You just call him another name, at least, the band. This is fun, upbeat, typical, if we want to call it, pub rock sound. Fun album, but I'm going to tie this into this album, which I've gotten before. I didn't just get this. This is the Great Rock and Roll Swindle, and of course it was a swindle. And 10-Pole Tutor plays on here, which is what I'm tying it into. And one of the songs, which you probably heard, "Who Killed Bambi?" And then also "Rock Around the Clock."
Around the clock tonight, trace that sound, let them ring. We're gonna hit the phone and cross tracks, we're gonna around the clock tonight.
So that's 10-Pole Tutor playing this. I didn't really tie everything in, but what I'm also going to tie in is the book I just got, which is Steve Jones' Lonely Boy, Tales from a Sex Pistol. This is his autobiography, and I usually take the jackets off, and it's very easy reading. It's sort of like him talking, and as you can imagine, very interesting life, very dark background. I'm only like 50, 60 pages into it. But Lonely Boy is on here, and that's the name of the book. I started reading up into this album, and there are two songs. Actually, one of the songs, Belson Was a Gas, which again is a goof. They're not really making fun of. Actually, Belson wasn't didn't have gas in their camps in the Holocaust. They were actually starvation. But anyway, the song isn't supporting that. Just so you know. But the guy who sings this is Ronnie Biggs. Now, I started looking that up. I didn't know much about Ronnie Biggs. And there's a picture of Ronnie Biggs here with the Pistols. And here's a picture you could see. They're on the beach. And this is down in Brazil, in Rio. And after Winterland, I think you heard the stories where Cook and Jones went down to Brazil, and they recorded with Ronnie Biggs. And Ronnie Biggs was a criminal. And I'm not an expert on this, but look him up, Briggs, Ronnie, and look at his story. He was part of a train robbery, and if you just Wikipedia is fine, and look at that story on what happened with this guy, where he went, what he did. So I don't know the tie-in. I don't know why. Figure the Pistols go in and they get this guy to sing on it. Goof, whatever. That's my tie-in. My 10-pole Tudor album. My Lonely Boy book. And my album here with the Swindle. Now, the last album I got, I ordered. And I've been waiting for this. And my brother-in-law had told me about this album, but it was from the 90s. I'm not telling you anything new. Again, there's no revelation here. The band is Bash and Pop. So, replacements from Minneapolis. Tommy Stinson, one of the Stinson brothers, or half brothers actually, Bob, I believe it's Bob, who overdosed, but they went on their separate ways. Westerberg didn't want to have Bob in the band anymore. A whole story. Look up the replacements and learn about it. But Bash and Pop, I believe, is an early 90s band he put together, and now they came out with another album. Kick-ass album, again, right up my alley. The guitars, the voice, the rawness, garage sound, blues. Guy loves the Stones, and when he plays in bars, he'll throw Stones songs in. But this album is just really cool. This was interesting. It says President Trump. We got a devil face here. So Chutes and Ladder game. But here's the listing. Now, the one thing is there's like four guitars, including Tommy, on this album. Steve Selvage is one of them, Luther Dixon, Chip Roberts. So you get different sounds, and the lyrics are just great. This is just pure rock and roll. This is what I love to hear, in 2017. So just a cool album. Tommy seems to be really a really down-to-earth guy now. I guess, he had his issues. He was with Guns N' Roses. Maybe he still is. But this was really a joy. I really recommend this album. Give it a listen to, around. Make sure you like it. But I have it, 5 stars for me. It's just pure rock and roll. Cool. Okay. That's all I wanted to show. And we'll see what happens. Hey, new subscribers, you're piling in. Thank you. Good to see you. I'm trying to subscribe, trying to watch a lot.
Thanks a fat lot for that. I appreciate it. I thought we were friends.
Well, you can't separate the game.